Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to what will probably be the final video of the main quest line, at least, of Pool of Radiance. I'm probably going to make some additional videos. I kind of want to give a quick tutorial on using UGE to edit saves in Pool of Radiance. In addition, I kind of want to wander around and try checking out some of the things that you can also do in the game. There are actually monster layers, and so I think I'll see if I can swing some of those, maybe fight some Thrycreen, just for the heck of it, so you guys can see what they look like and things like that. So, oh, and I really want to fight some Quicklings, because I love fighting those things. Or I shouldn't say I love fighting them, but I love them as a monster in this game. They're awesome. Anyway, let's quit out of this. No, I will not go back. Ooh. Nice. Kind of like his portrait, too. The dragon looks at you with interest. You are indeed mighty warriors. Even so, there is no hope of your success. But you interest me. If you join me, I will make you the commanders of the armies that will sweep the moon sea. I cannot be defeated, you know. Will you join me? Ald, how do you vote? Incidentally, if you decide to join Tyrant Thraxus, you leave the party and you immediately become an enemy in the next battle. So if you have some characters with you that you don't care about, and you want to make this battle more challenging, go for it. Attack. Crow, how do you vote? Attack. Islandwe, how do you vote? Attack. Elmandretta, how do you vote? Attack. Elahame, how do you vote? Attack. Moonshadow, how do you vote? Attack. Whee! Yes, one of only 2 metallic dragons in the yeah, I believe so. Only one of 2 metallic dragons that have combat icons in the entire Gold Box series. Ah. Oh, you know what? I never noticed this. Tyrannithraxus. I wonder if that's because they couldn't have 2 enemies with the same name. Anyway, he only has 80 hit points. Armor class -4. I mean, when he has full hit points, he has 120, so, you know. Okay. I am going to see if I can set up a backstab just for the heck of it, because, you know, backstabbing is awesome. Let's see. Of course, I might actually... Yeah, I'd kill him with that. Oh, what the heck. He didn't have enough hit points for me to do a backstab. Yeah, so that was the final battle. I suppose I could have done it in the last video. And I only get 611 experience points from that. Mortally wounded, the dragon roars. The spirit of Tyrant Thraxus flares up from the dragon's body. Ooh, animated picture. Fools, you have but slain the body I possessed. I cannot be defeated. With the power of the pool of Radiance, which I moved here to my lair, I will still rule by possessing one of you. No, Lord Bane, I cannot okay, you can pause that and see what it says. It sounds like Lord Bane pulled him back or did something. Knowing that Tyrant Thraxus has finally been defeated, you leave the castle. Moving through the streets, you catch occasional glimpses of monsters in hiding. None attack. Finally, you enter the civilized area of Flan. You are by the gateway to the unsettled areas. The City Watch eyes you suspiciously. I just saved you guys! And you're still not... You're still suspicious of me. What does it take to please you? Okay. And there's still a proclamation. About clearing the city blocks, I think. Alright, let's see what I get. At your entry, the council clerk begins looking through a stack of papers. Before I can offer you any commissions, I must see if you are due a current reward. Yeah, you think? The clerk speaks. Congratulations! Your quest is over! Tyrant Thraxus is defeated! Flan is free! If you wish, you may continue to help us clear any remaining monsters. All Flan salutes you. Here is your reward. 45,000 experience. Yeah. 45,000. And I can't even use it. I mean, I bet that you know, I'll lose a bunch of that from even my fighters. Let's see. Okay. No, it's not quite that bad for my fighters. Let's see. But cleric. So to go to level 7 for a cleric requires 55,000 experience points. To get to level 8 is 110,000. To get to level 9 is 225. So yes, I will definitely be losing a ton of experience points when I move my characters into Curse of the Azure Bonds. I'm pretty sure the same basic thing applies to wizards. Yeah, 60,000 for level 7, 90,000 for level 8, 135 for level 9. It could almost go to level 10. Almost. And the last remaining one. Alright. Pretty sure she can actually, I mean, she will not lose anything from mage. Let me see. What about fighter? 6s, she can't even go up to level 7. That's kind of sad. Thief, what about level 8? Can't go to level 8. So anyway, that's the end of Pool of Radiance. Yeah. And the game being open-ended, you can just wander around as much as you want after this. I mean, it doesn't, like, actually, you know, a the end screen kind of thing. Yeah, sure. Let's actually, because I do not have a whole lot of money, I need to, okay, I got 5,000. There we go. Alright, let's see. What kind of plate mail did I get? Plate mail plus 2. And Ring of Protection plus 3. Two-handed sword plus 2. So actually, this is good for her, which I'm overloaded, of course. Let's sell that. Well, let's see what kind of wand I got. Well, another wand of lightning. Let's sell. Oh crap! That was more than a ring of protection plus. Well, was it? Let me see. I have not sold a ring of protection plus 2 or 3 or whatever. Whatever it is. Okay, yeah. Okay, it is. Good. All right. I was afraid I lost something good there. Okay. Ready that. So, yes. So, anyway, let me pause it, and then I'm going to basically just run around outside, see if I can find some interesting stuff to show you for the remainder of the time. Quick jump back in here. I just want to show you how much money I am about to leave here. 22,000 platinum, just because there's like no reason to have that much. I mean, well, actually, I'm going to take 1,000, just because you do need some money sometimes to like pay for your the inn and stuff like that. But yeah, really, I mean, there's no reason to take any of that. So anyway, I shall see you shortly when I go find some more stuff. Okay, here's one of the interesting enemies that never appears in any of the other games, tigers. Let's go ahead and go into combat, and I'll just go zoom up and, oops, should we just do next, and there we go. And, yeah, that's a tiger. It's basically a very similar icon to the Displacer Beast, but with, you know, yellow and black. So, you know, I just thought I'd show you that. I'm still looking for the Quicklings, so I'm going to pause it, take care of this, and then wander around a little bit more and see if I can find them. Okay, here we go. I found some Thrycreen, or as they call it in the games, Thrycreens. Let's combat. Let's see what they look like. So, yeah. This is what Thrycreen look like in this game. So, not the most interesting of combat icons, but at least there's only 5 of them. Unlike those tigers, jeez. Alright, let me pause it again and keep searching for Quicklings. And here we have found a lair. You have found a small dark cave. Will you enter? Enter. Let's stay. Alright, can't do an area view, but basically there's some monster in here, and I have no idea what that said. So this is a lair of some kind. Lying on the shore as well. Large shedded snake skin. Okay, so there's probably some kind of giant snakes in here. Yeah, there you go. It's just one giant snake, though, so it's not all that difficult. But again, it's kind of neat that the game actually has layers that you can then, you know, meet enemies in. Again, it's the only game that does that. Ooh. Let's use that. So they're generally not all that interesting. I mean, you know, like there's some woods with sturges and stuff like that, and here you're seeing, you know, a cave with individual snakes in it. But it's still a really neat thing that they put into the game, and I'm totally lost. So anyway, I'm going to pause it again. Yes, I found them. It took me a really long time, but I found them. You spot a group of Quicklings. It's combat. Now keep an eye on the movement. 94. Look at them. Look at them go. They're kind of cute, too. But AC -3, 7 hit points. Oh, I love Quicklings. They're one of my all-time favorite enemies. Let's see how much I can get in here before my time limit's up. Okay. Oops. Let's see if I can cast a fireball before too many of them move. And before my time runs out. Yay.